Hi everyone, it's Marcy here from Stampin' with Marcy. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Southwestern Ontario, Canada, and I want to thank you for pressing play on today's video. Today is Monday, February 27th. That means there's only one day left, you guys, today, and tomorrow is the very last day for Celebration. Celebration is coming to an end. Everything is available still in the brochure except for the Dainty Flowers paper, the designer series paper. That has sold out, but I just wanted to remind you, you've only got till February 28th at 11 p.m. Mountain Time to place your orders to get any free Celebration goodies. There's also extra goodies, and this morning we're going to be using the Essential Tag Punch. This is free with a $60 order before tax and shipping, so it's your level 1 Celebration item. But there is more to celebrate, and again, that ends on tomorrow. As well, when that ends, so does the fabulous joining special. I would absolutely love to welcome you to my family of crafters. You can be anywhere in Canada and join my team of sassy stampers. We've got 3 different options. The first one includes that adorable boho blue mini machine, and that is, you pay $175 and you get your choice of $225 worth of product as well as the machine. Option 2 is the white mini machine, the exact same price. You pay $175, you get to choose $225. And option 3, you don't need the machine, you don't want the machine. You pay $135. You get to choose $225 worth of products. There's never any shipping on the starter kit. And these products go live in the online store on Wednesday, March 1st. But you can add any of these items to your starter kit. I just wanted you to be aware of that. If you have any questions, please reach out. I'd be happy to help in any way I can. All right, on to today's card. We are using the Country Bouquet. Like I said, the Essential Tag Punch. I'm using one of the embossing folders from the Basic 3D embossing folders. I love this one here. They are all fabulous, but this one really, to me, is amazing. Great, great soft background with this one here. All right, so we are also going to be using this fun paper here, and you can see on the inside. That is from the Country Floral Lane 12 by 12. So I've got the sheet right here to show you. I had done a class and we had used this image here. So I cut off all of these strips of the hearts with the bouquets and of flowers. So don't throw them out. Use them for visual interest on cards. As well, I'm using the solid faceted gems. All right, let's get started. Please say hello when you join me. Let me know where you're coming from. I love to hear from you. Please click that subscribe button below as well as that notification bell so you don't miss any future videos from me. All right, so my ink pad is Sweet Sorbet, as that is the one color in that paper. And what I'm going to do, this stamp has the 2 hearts combined. Let's just move you out of the way for a second to show you that I am just inking up. There's enough of a space there for you to ink up just the 1 heart. And let's just stamp that off just to be sure. There we go. ink it up again, and get that out of my way. And I am going to stamp. There we have it. Lovely. Now I'm going to put this in here and center it. I think that looks pretty good. And punch. Easy peasy. Now I have already close this ink pad up before I put something in it. I have already gone ahead and punched my balmy blue. So I wanted these to be just slightly off with the heart stamped one being straight up and down, as you can see. It's just the balmy blue underneath is angled ever so slightly, so I'm keeping this straight and making it so that there, like that. It's going to be so that we've got some of each. So I am going to put a little bit of glue on here. I don't need too awful much. So I'm going to put that on and then take my finger and kind of push that down. So there we have it. It all depends on how much of an angle you want for your peeking through in that. So that is good. All right, let's take I've got all my layers ready to go. So here you can see this great 3D embossing folder. I'm using on my card, I use the embossed side, not the debossed. The debossed is lovely as well. And then we've got our balmy blue. So let's take and adhere this. All of the measurements, as well as a complete list of products, minus the embossing folder, will be found on my blog. The link will be in the description box below, so that you can pop on over there to get all of the measurements. I always post measurements for my cards, so that if you see a card that I've created on my YouTube channel and you want to recreate it, I like to give you all of the measurements, as well as a list of all the products, the inks, the colors that I've used, so that you can very easily go ahead and do that. All right, so that is going to be centered on our card front. And here we've got our paper, and we're going to line that up and adhere that down. Okay, and just scooch that over ever so slightly. This is why I like my liquid glue. If I stick it down just ever so slightly off center, I can come in and fix it. Gives me a little bit of wiggle room. And then this is going to go right across the center. This is such an easy card, but really pretty. And I left the sentiment off so that I could choose what I'm going to give this card 4. It can be used for anything. All right, so take our strip for the inside. We've got it. Let's use it. Make the inside as pretty as the outside. Right down at the bottom. Flip it over. And then just that little hair needs to be snipped off. There we go. Pop that inside. All right, so when you are going to be adhering this is popped up, as you can see, but we've got these layers of the cardstock. So what I'm going to do is I've got my little minis, and I am going to take, I know that this is about the area that I want it, so I'm going to put a couple dimensionals on the base itself, butting it up right up against. Like so, so that I don't have any issues with like a speed bump, I call them. So I'm going to take and place, remember I want my white to be straight up and down. And I'm using my reverse tweezers, as when I'm trying with my hands in the way, I can't get the full visual look. So that looks good. So I can give it a press. And then when you look underneath, I've got those dimensionals in the proper spot. I've got no issues with that. Now I'm going to take a mini glue dot, and I already have one on here. I like to cut my mini glue dots in half so that they are, whoops, that's too high, not too big for my little baker's twine bow that I've already created. And I think my tails are a smidge long. So let's pull that together and just snip that off. Like I said, it was just, I thought maybe a smidge. Okay, there we've got our cute bow. And now to finish this off, we need to put a dot of glue here, one here. And the way I've arranged my embellishments is to kind of emphasize the heart. All right. Okay, so one there, small one there, and then another big one up above. So that kind of draws the eye into that image to make that emphasized even more, that that is the focal point. All right, that is all for today's adorable card. Now I want to remind you that also my Stamp-A-Stack, this is in person. Tomorrow, March 1st is the last day for registering for my Stamp-A-Stack. It's an in-person event here in Stampin' with Marcy's classroom. It is Wednesday, March the 8th, and it is at 1 p.m. or 6:30 p.m. I only have a few spots left for the 6:30 p.m., but I do have lots for the 1 p.m. So you're going to make 10 cards, 2 each of the 5 different designs. And the cost of that is $35 or free with a $40 purchase made at class. And then also lighting the way, this is a to-go. It is, the deadline is the 9th. You're going to make 6 cards, 2 each of the 3 different designs. There will be a PDF with the embedded private video that you can create along with. There's 2 options. Option 1 is the $40, and that just includes the stamp set. Option 2 is $85. That's the bundle, and that includes a free Wink of Stella glitter brush. This is for porch pickup, or I do have in person on the 22nd. If you are local to me, but add $20 for shipping. That is priority shipping with a tracking number and insurance to make sure that your products arrive. All right, that is all for me today. Thank you so much for joining me. If you are shopping my online store, please use this month's host code. On all orders under $200, don't use the code if your order is $200 or greater before tax and shipping, as you're going to get your own rewards. Thanks again, and I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.